Hey, hi guys. I am feeling so much better today. I missed church, but I am well rested. So let's go and make some pot roast for dinner tonight. Yes, that's what we're gonna have. If you know, you know. That's me after realizing I got pork roast and not beef. So I use this flour, I guess, towards the time that it's done to make the broth a little thicker, or a roux, as my cousin would say. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so my hands clean. I'm going to go ahead and pour this broth in there because I have the roast sitting in here. I'm gonna use this whole container, I guess. Like I said, my cousin is out, so I don't know, y'all. I'm just gonna pour this whole container in here. So that's in. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't even know if I should use this pink salt at this point. It's odd. Add more salt. I guess we'll see later. Right now, I'm gonna use this. And actually, I think this garlic salt. I mean, this garlic and pepper seasoning has some salt in it. Yep. So we're gonna just use my thing. I love using this. And these veggies are washed and ready to go. I love bell peppers and onions in my stuff. So I don't know if I cut them right, but I don't want them diced. I didn't want them diced, so I just like call myself Julianne in them. So let me wash my hands again, and I'm going to bring you guys over and show you thus far how she looks. Okay, so far this is what it looks like. It's going to be cooking for 4 hours, but probably like 2 hours before I add the green beans, carrots, and potatoes to it. Um, and the flour and water mixture to thicken this broth. I might add a cup of water to this. Yeah, I'll add a cup of water to this and then let it cook down. So, but this is how it looks raw. See you guys in a few hours. Okay, guys, so it's been cooking for 2 hours. So, and And I have my potatoes and carrots here. Just clean them off. So we're going to add them so they can finish cooking the next 2, maybe 3 hours. I don't know if I'm going past 4 hours. It just depends on how this looks. It just depends on how tender it is and how all the veggies, how soft they are. So let's add the potatoes and carrots. I'm not adding the green beans yet because they're not frozen. They're from the can. So that would be the absolute last thing that I add in here. My cousin gave me some bouillon to put in here. Just all I have to do is mix that with like another cup of water. Just use like a little less than a tablespoon of the bouillon and then mix it with water. She told me to be careful with that because it's salty, but it'll give it more flavor. So here's the bouillon she gave me. She says it's very salty, so just use like a little and mix it with water. This is how it's looking. All right, let's see here. Everything is cooking down nicely. I did come in and kind of shred up this meat. Not all the way. As you can see, it's some nice chunks still in there. But I wanted to see how tender it was and if it was cooking well before I added my corn and green beans to it to finish cooking. It's very tender. And I just used 2 forks and just ripped it apart very easily. So I'm a happy camper. Okay, now green beans and corn has been added. The meat is done. The carrots are soft. The potatoes are soft. So now just the green beans and corn need to cook and she'll be ready to serve. Y'all, this is a humongous crock pot and this is a lot of food. I do not know how to make small portions, small meals. I don't know how to make small meals. And so we add a lot of freezer bags. Because this is a family size crock pot that one of my nurses when I was on dialysis got for me. But it's a family size and it's huge. And so this is a lot of food. This is the amount you will make for a mother, father. They got like 4 or 5 kids. This is ridiculous. Anywho, we gonna freeze up a lot of this, y'all. So I'll show you guys when it's fully done. All right, y'all. She's ready. She's ready, Freddy. I did not show me adding the mixture of flour and water to make this sauce a little thicker. I like for it to coat the potatoes or rice or whatever I use. Well, I don't do rice anymore, but rice cauliflower. So I wanted the sauce to be a little bit thicker. And it is. It turned out very well. Guys, this is good. And I'm very proud of it. So until next time, I will see you guys in my next video.